Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Dontrell Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And Mayfield just getting the play on. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
1st down, Browns.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down.
Mayfield finding Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down, Cleveland.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll give it to Chubb, and he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Steelers, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was brought down by...
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
From the 29, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Denzel Ward, the #4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. From the 44, Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Carl Joseph. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. It's called Beckham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Steelers, nothing.
Here's 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Nick Chubb.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
First down, Browns.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That one is caught by Hunt. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield with it once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reaction to those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger.
That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Complete.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tossing this out wide to McFarland.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
11-yard line.
Black 20. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 15, corner.
To throw here, Roethlisberger.
And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Down, Steelers.
Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Is good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. The 20. 10. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
On the carry.
Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, Steelers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now here's Johnson.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish.
And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Returning it, Johnson.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Ball comes back to those defensive backs for the fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off right around the 43. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get...
And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Johnson now returning.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
They'll run here with McFarland.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The ball carrier, B.J. Goodson made the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On third down, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
6-man.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Roethlisberger. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they'll get this down to the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Snickers, 66. Watch the slip. Easy, easy.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Running with McFarland. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
McFarland once more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Ready to return. Here's Hilliard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. He'll let it go. It got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
That's another.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 14-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He was brought
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Ready to return, here's Hilliard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
At the 21-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Nick Chubb.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he completes it to Hunt. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
20. And the Browns 1st down.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
54 mark.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Beckham Jr.
First down, Cleveland. Mayfield to Beckham. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Browns 49. Steelers 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a run with McFarland. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. They go play action now. Roethlisberger steps away to his left. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An inside handoff. This is McFarland. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's get off the field.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Hurry, hurry! Hey, one set. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep body.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Complete to Juju Smith.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. And outcut, ball was delivered and picked up the completion.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down inside the 15 he goes. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Browns.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now here's Johnson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.